I'm Jennifer Locke, and I teach in 1A. I've been teaching first grade for 8 years. I've taught kindergarten, first, second, and third grade over the past 20 years. So I'm really excited to have the kids come in and get started on our new school year.
Hi, I'm Jill Bouwens. I am in 1B. I've been teaching first grade with Jennifer for 8 years. I've also taught kindergarten, 5th grade, so I'm very excited also. So we're going to tell you a little bit about first grade and kind of what to expect. So we go to Mass. This year we're just going to go on Tuesdays with social distancing, so it'll be first and second grade only. We really work hard on paying attention and participating, standing, kneeling, no talking, so it's really helpful if you as parents do that at home when they go to Mass with you on Saturdays or Sundays too. No more snacks, no more talking, no more playing with brothers and sisters, so that's really helpful for us. This year, 1A will have lunch at 10:50 to 11:20. 1B, my class, will have lunch from 11:20 to 11:40. So that's a little bit different this year. If they're not at lunch, they're at recess. So music, PE, computers, library, and art, they will have one of those, at least one of those each day. Fridays, they will, every other Friday they will have art. So not every Friday will they have art.
Okay, we will be sending home book orders once a month. We're going to send one home on the first day. We'll send a folder and it'll have a book order in it. If you want to order, we have a class code and it has directions on there. Or you can send the slip back in. If you send the slip back in, just don't bring cash, send a check. And we just wanted to say that when you do order books from the book order, that it does help us get books for our classroom library. So it does benefit the classroom library when you order them.
Okay. So homework in first grade, they usually will have phonics or math. They could have both in a day or one or the other. Usually it's not more than 15-20 minutes, sometimes maybe up to 30 if they have spelling words that they need to study. If they don't have homework, they will write no homework in their agenda. All homework will be written in their agenda that they have for that day. We don't do homework on Fridays. They will have a math workbook that they bring home, if I can get it. So their math workbook looks like this. So you will see this in their backpack coming home the first couple of days, that first week. These are pretty flimsy and the cover comes off and the pages come out. So we've really found out that if you cover them with duct tape, like just the whole front cover and the whole back cover, and wrap it around the sides, that really helps them stay sturdy, and because they just keep those mainly in their backpack, and that's where that they know that those is in their backpack. So it helps if they're covered. You can use duct tape, clear tape, just not like Scotch tape or masking tape. That doesn't work so great. Handwriting, they might have homework if they kind of struggle with handwriting and we're seeing that they need extra practice. Spelling, they will get a spelling list on Monday, usually of a week, if we're there on Monday, if not Tuesday. They write their spelling words in their agenda on Tuesday, and then usually their tests are on Friday. If we have no school on Friday, they're usually on Thursday. So you will have two places to find their list: a physical list that they will bring home, or in their agenda that they've written. Now, prayers, there are certain prayers that the first graders have to know. Sign of the Cross, Hail Mary, Glory be, the Lord's Prayer, before and after meal prayers, and we will test them on those just periodically through the year. In kindergarten, or in first grade, we work on, really work on learning math facts, addition and subtraction math facts. So something that you will also see in their backpack soon is what is called a math racer folder. They will take a test each Wednesday, a math racer test. They practice at home and we'll get a practice page. The practice page, you know, you can make copies of and do as many times as they need. They get 2 minutes to do the problems on the page. We start at A and work all the way in addition to P. They are tested at school, so we will mark on their folders when they've passed a test, and then the next practice sheet will be in their blue folder.
Okay, in first grade, AR is required from everyone. The kids have to get 5 points every quarter. If they were working over the summer, those points will count for the first quarter, but each additional quarter they have to earn 5 points. They have an AR log on the blue pages in their agenda. So we would like for you, when they're ready to test, to write the title down. There's some other spots for you to write things down. Don't worry about those. We only need the title. And we will not let them take an AR test unless you have written it down. So it's important that you find the blue page in their binder and write the title. So we have an AR board. We have AR boards in our classroom, so they can sign up to take a test when they come in the morning. And then we have Mrs. Lineber is in our classrooms every day to help them take their test, and she'll help them get it typed in and help them read it. And this year and over the summer, you could take the AR test at home as an option. We would prefer that the kids take the AR test in our classroom instead of taking them at home, unless we go remote.
And their agendas is a good place for us to write notes home to you, or you write notes to us on the daily pages, just so that we can have communication that way. Just a little quick note if you need something or they need something. All right, so also in first grade, we work really hard on sight words. It's important for them to know their sight words so that they recognize them when they read. So another thing that you will find, this will be in their binder, in front of their agenda. It's, we use the Fry's sight words. So you will find a page that looks like this. There's lists of 20 words. So work on the first 20 words, and maybe they know the whole page, maybe they just know one list. If you'll write in their agenda on the daily pages what lists they are ready for, then we will test them on those and move them on to the next list. Once they are finished with all 5 lists on the page, they get star stickers or whatever sticker they choose. They get an award, and then they move on to the next list. There are 6 pages, and then when they're done, they're finished. So that's kind of something that they work on at their own pace. And but it is helpful if you tell us. We won't test them once again unless you put in their agenda list 1, ready to test on list 1, or ready to test on list 1 through 5. So that's helpful for us.
Yes. Okay, the next thing that we wanted to talk about was the agenda. First grade is kind of set up with the agenda like kindergarten was. We will put the agenda in a binder and use that to communicate with you. If we have notes to write, you will write them, or if you have notes, just write it in the agenda. The kids do write their homework in there every day. Miss Bouwens already said that the spelling words would be written in there on Monday. We'll also send a sheet home with the spelling words, but they will be in the agenda. A parent signature is required each day in the agenda so that we know that you have seen it. And then also in the agenda, we have a homework folder, and when you open the folder, it'll have a side that says left at home or right back to school. We try to have the kids organize anything that needs to just stay home. We tell them to put it in the left at home side. Anything that needs to come back to school they put it on the right back to school side. So their homework and any notes that we have, you'll be able to find them inside the folder. If you have any payments for lunch or book orders or any of that, if you stick it in the folder, then we always tell them every morning, check in your folder for notes, and so that would be the best way to send notes, to send like payments in to us. Yeah, just remember to look at it every day and sign it. Just initial it every day that we've seen it. We are going to send an email with our parent handbook out on Friday for all of you to look at it. It'll have all of the information that we just talked about, and it has a few more specifics that we didn't mention. We will send home a paper copy of our parent handbook on the first day of school. So on the first day of school, your child will bring home a folder that has the parent handbook, the book order, and a couple other things for you to look at. Then if you have any additional questions after you read the handbook, we will be available for our Google Meet on Tuesday afternoon for any additional questions. So we look forward to meeting you, all of your kids.
Okay.